if you guys are into World Wrestling Entertainment, I was gonna say Federation, but World Wrestling Entertainment, go ahead and check out my homeboy man who just started this page for wrestling content, Wrestling the Marks, where he's posting up a whole lot of just wrestling news, humor, and entertainment. From the dark side of the ring, from the old school highlights of the Hardys and Dudleys being going through tables to Kurt Angle and his obsession with the Percocets and stuff like that, to a lot of these new dudes and seeing how they react to CM Punk coming back into the WWE almost after a decade later, to just a whole bunch of new wrestlers and where they at now and stuff like that, from the WCW days, from the WWE to even a little bit of AEW, anything wrestling. He's pretty much covering that, and he's doing it, like I said, you got when Divas used to be the shit, and now I don't know where it stands at now, but just going through his channel, I should say page, I'm sorry, and seeing where the Divas at now is greatly letting me know and informing me, but also just getting a good sense of humor on some of this stuff. What worked back then couldn't work today, clearly, because it was a whole different time. But definitely go ahead and give him a check out, man. This is my homeboy. He's starting it. I'm out here supporting him. I'm letting him know, hey man, I got your back. Go ahead and do it. I grew up watching wrestling. He grew up watching wrestling. Most of us did. Some of us stopped due to maybe the storylines and stuff like that. But like I said, go ahead, give him a look, give him a follow, let him know Class sent you, and just see his content and let him know what you think about it. What's going on, YouTube? It's been a while, but not too long. Oh man, a week left until we have Christmas. I kind of wanted to get this out the way. I was going to do it way before, but I had a whole lot of personal things I had to attend to and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and do it. Definitely now before I take this road trip and spend the holidays with my family and things like that. So for people who don't know or may know now, because it's been a while, a new trailer was shown by A24 Films, and the cool thing about them is so far they've been knocking shit out the park. I know they did it was like Talk to Me, they did X, they have been doing a few various, like, I don't want to say indie, but very edgy, very gives me like a grindhouse type of feel of a movie. I mean, it's dope. I really like their work. I really like what they're doing. I really like the teams and production companies that they're help funding or with or collab. So they've been knocking a whole lot of shit out the park. So with this one, I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's called Civil War. I'm here to give you my breakdown, my take on it, and if I think this is one of their other top movies to definitely be on the lookout for coming next year. Okay. Let's go ahead.
19 states have seceded.
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising.
So I had to stop when it said Florida Alliance. Just for people who don't know, I don't think that's not a real thing that I know of, but I could be wrong. It gave me a little bit of that Walking Dead vibe right here. For people who haven't seen Walking Dead, I feel like a Walking Dead season 2. I think it was like season 2, maybe episode 1 or 2, where I think her name was Sophia, kind of like runs off when they bring in the herd and stuff like that. It gives me that Walking Dead vibe. So I know it's going to be like an apocalyptic type movie. That's for sure. So you already got my attention and you're kind of making it give me Walking Dead season 2 vibes. So let's go on. Let's continue.
The Florida Alliance.
The three-term president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to.
I guess aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America.
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
All right, and yeah, so like I said, A24, they stamped it. This is one of their original IPs, you could say, or just one of their original films that they're putting out there. So it looks really, really good. You got a little bit of some chaos, people getting dragged, gunfire. It kind of gives me Division vibes, but also at the same time a little bit of that Red Fraction movie.
citizens of America.
You know, when I seen this, this is when I kind of really felt like, you know, the flag, you know, with 2 stars. So I feel like this would be maybe because you know the stars represent like each state or whatever. So these would probably be like 2 states that are together under one banner, which would be them and probably dominating. Maybe the people who are with them and the people who aren't with them. That could be what those stars symbolize.
Of America.
The so-called Western forces of Texas and California
Have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? You're moving to D.C. today.
You need to go down there.
And you know, you have the return of Kristen Dunst. I have not seen her stuff since Spider-Man. Where is she? Where is she? So quick. But yeah, but she's definitely in this. I will say it's good to see her. It's really good to see her. Yeah, I don't think I could pinpoint that. Okay, yeah, you know, there she is. Kristen Dunst, you know, I haven't seen her since the Spider-Man trilogy. I'm sure she's been doing other various projects, but I think this is kind of like her return to the forefront, the big spotlight. So that's going to be cool. She's pretty much a photographer, it looks like. Maybe she could have been a news reporter, but I think she's more a photographer. Looked like she's trying to get not really the scoop, but some kind of evidence to kind of show the world like this is what's going on and stuff like that, just by, you know, her camera and like the bag and stuff like that. So it looks like it's going to be a really, really interesting character that she's going to be playing. Seems more motherly now, obviously, you know, times have, you know, went on and stuff like that since Spider-Man. So she seems to look like to be like this, I don't want to say struggling mother, but like a mother who makes good money, raising a kid, you know, photographer and stuff like that.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death.
flooded.
Every time I survived the war zone, I thought I was sending a warning.
Yeah, so it looks very apocalyptic. It looks like she's gonna be, I feel like, the main character, or at least like the second main character. You know what I mean? And she's really gonna bring it. You know, she's really gonna bring it.
Home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? Well, you're American, okay?
Okay. What kind of American are you?
That's a interesting question. And when I was watching, I'm like, okay, so obviously there's the division, maybe like New American and Old American, or maybe, you know, West American and whatever American, however they're gonna say it and word it or divide it. It looks pretty interesting. It really looks like, you know, we're gonna really have some Tom Clancy division shit over here, man. So I thought that would be pretty interesting. I have a feeling like he's going to, out of those three, the girl won't get killed, clearly. He doesn't look like he'll get killed, but I'm pretty sure the guy next to him may get killed. Him.
You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Okay, so looking at that scene, this looks a little bit more like the beginning. You know, he's telling her to, you know, get in the car, and this is the press kind of doing some coverage of what's going on. And then, like, yeah, I said, yeah, he's got all his crates over here. So I have a feeling like whatever she's doing, taking pics, whatever the case may be, he's gonna come intercept them and say, hey, you guys need to get in the car. There's a lot of shit going down, and we need to move.
Get in the car!
Move, move, move!
You're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God.
Yeah, you see, I was right. Press, you know, I knew she had to be some type of like news reporter or something like that. And obviously with the camera and the lenses that she have, you know, that's someone who's in that type of field professionally. So that's good.
Under God.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God bless America.
And yeah, man, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Man, you got some action. You're gonna have drama. You're gonna have, that thriller, that sense of what's gonna happen next. Kristen Dunst, to me, I have not seen in a long time, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna bring her A game. The movie looks great. It looks like it's gonna be a real spring 2024 blockbuster right out the park. I would say you guys go ahead and see it. Go ahead and support your local theater. Go ahead and check it out, man. It looks like it's going to be a banger, man. It looks like it's going to be a banger. This is like Tom Clancy Division meets The Walking Dead to a degree without the zombies. And just, it looks like A24, man, they're really, really like becoming like a threat to the film industry or these film companies. I will say that. So I'm going to go ahead and check it out. But that's going to pretty much leave me with this whole discussion and breakdown. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Civil War, do you think it's fire or if it's trash? And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also hit the bell for notifications for when I go up. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.